Man, what's up, man? I'm Jamie Gonzalez.
Shad Stoker.
Man, we're born detailers in full effect.
Already know.
What's going on, man?
Chilling,
How are
man.
you doing, man?
I'm chilling.
Hey,
I'm just
we're feeling good?
grinding, bro. Grinding. It's been a long go.
Bro, it's crazy, man.
So
I've been
crazy.
so busy this week. It was like, seriously, no breathing, which was good, but then it's bad at the same time. But,
Yeah.
Dude, I
Expound on
Okay.
that. It's good, but it's bad at the same time. What does that mean?
just can't get the work done, bro. That's it. Our problem is getting work done. You know, it's like we don't really have a problem getting work. It's crazy because I would never think that it would be to this level. You know what I mean? And not saying I'm still not content, but I never thought that there'd be a time like that you can just be like, hey man, I don't want the work right now. You don't want the
Right?
work, you know, and it's not that
Right.
we don't want the work. It's just even if we could do it,
You can't handle the work.
and that's the mindset where I'm at is like, all right, well, I have friends that do this. I'm referring a lot of stuff out, like, and it, you know, because they're gonna, once you stick to the business and you're in the game for a while, you're gonna get to the level of like, it doesn't matter what other people are doing.
Right.
Your lane is your lane, and then you just get to levels like, dude, I'm throwing, like, let's all get it. My marketing is going to help everyone. Their marketing is going to help everyone. Like, we got to stay together. But I was also thinking about, I didn't pull this up because it's messed up, but I was listening to, watching Top Class video on, he just had a video, and he was talking about his vans. So like, he used to work with the van company, and now he left and he's doing his own thing. And he was just saying, regrets of like, he wished that he didn't spend all his money into his vans and did all that stuff and would concentrate more on growing his business.
Oh. Yeah. It's a balance, right? Like,
Because you can look, and there's pluses from that, because you look the part, you dress the part, fake it till you make it, you know, and eventually, you know, that your presence and your branding is going to bring you work. But at the same time, if you're not ready for that, it'd be negative. It can be negative, right?
yeah, for sure.
Like, you don't want to run a freaking crazy ass ad out of like, you know, some stupid ad, and all of a sudden you get all this work and you just can't do it anyway.
Or you don't have time, or you rush it and you don't live up to the quality of the standard that you set, right? Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. It's getting enough business, but not getting too much to where you can't fulfill it, or you do shoddy work to get it done that then kills your opportunity. A lot of these people, you get one shot with a customer. You know, you don't get, there's not a lot of circumstances where you can shit the bed and get a second chance with them, right? Especially in this, because there's so many options for detailing, and that's where you've done a phenomenal job, is your customer retention. Your customers don't go anywhere else because you do such a good job, not just the work, but the way you handle them, the professionalism, the billing, everything's on point. So it's like, I don't want to go anywhere because it's going to be...
and it's in the sale too. Sometimes it's like they don't care about certain things. Like, maybe the things that some people don't care if you use, they don't care what kind of product you're using. They don't care if your van looks, there's certain people. But obviously there is a Nordstrom crowd. There is someone that wants that level. Like, there's people that want to go stay at the Ritz-Carlton, and there's also people that don't care where they sleep, and they'll sleep at the Best Western, you know what I mean? So it's like, you got to figure out what's your target, who you trying to get. And I'm to the part of like, I just want good people. You know, I want people that value our work somewhere in the middle. Like, yeah, I'm going to try to look present, you know, be good presentation, you know, great work,
Good value.
you know, everything's done in a timely manner.
Right.
You know, provide that experience, and not even experience of work, and the quality of work is like their experience of my vibe, like the vibe of what we're bringing, like our game,
The experience.
You know? Yeah.
A lot of people don't take that into account, the value part, the experience and the value part of it, right? Like, the value is not like, oh, I'll give you the best $1,200. I'll spick and span every part of your vehicle for $1,000 instead of $1,200. That's not value. It's what's the value to that customer, right? That customer may not want their letters on their seatbelt cleaned, but they want it done in a day instead of in 3 days. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, or it's like, so you're gonna knock it out of the park on the detail, right? The paint is perfect, the interior is perfect, you lined the freaking seats, you did the van, everything is perfect. But then they come to pick it up and you just give them their keys and they pay and they leave.
Right. Right.
That's all they got. Versus, hey, I was talking to Joel and Sal, bro. Like they right when they give you the keys, they're giving. Here's my business card. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Here's this. This is what we did. You walk them through exactly what they did, and you create. You almost make that experience more important than the actual details. And that's two separate types of people.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You go to stay at a high-end resort, or you go to wherever you're going, or you go to eat at Fleming's or Ruth Chris, and you want to get whatever you're gonna go. I went and ate at this place called Bazaar it's in Vegas. I don't even know if it's still there, but me and a couple of my buddy he got married a while ago, so we went and ate. And my buddy Fugaz, we grew up in Las Cruces, New Mexico, the same place. Dude lived in a trailer, like we lived in the country. And I moved here to Utah, and then he actually got a scholarship at University of Utah as a physics major. He's a physicist now, so he works at Stanford Development in outside of San Francisco. Anyways, long story short, dude's balling, bro. And we came from the same place. Education, dude's crazy. And it was my friend's wedding. We went over here to this place, and we were all in muscle shirts, sunburned, just smashed, going and chilling. And he's like, let's eat something good. My other buddy was like, all right, where do you want to go? Like, I was like, no, bro, where's the best place? So anyways, went to this place. It was like $3,000 for our meal. And my buddy paid for it because he's just doing it like that. And the whole experience was like, okay, they gave us our dessert and they're explaining it to us. And they gave us this, or, our appetizer meal, blah, blah. It's just the experience. Are you going to focus on the detailing, which is me? I want to focus on the detailing still. And in some aspects, that's bad.
I don't agree with you.
No, but it's not bad, but I'm just saying, when the guys that are, for you, going back to that top class dude was talking about, it's like, yeah, you have that look and image, but do you have the greed? Do you have the beginning? You have the awesome sale, and you look good. If you can come out with that trifecta of like, all right, presentation's on point, just everything's on point.
Yeah,
that's
what I was disagreeing with. Is in your case, it's not bad, because you like to focus on those things, but you've hired people to create that experience, right? It's not that your company's failing at the experience. That's not your forte. That's not your area of expertise or where you want to focus. So you've found people that are more experts in that. You know what I mean? So that's what I was talking about when I say I didn't agree. I didn't agree that it's a bad in your scenario, because you've taken that. You don't need it. You don't focus on every aspect of it. You focus on what you're the best at, what you like to do, and you've hired out or found people or cultivated people to do the stuff like that is not your forte, which is awesome.
And it's everybody's, whatever your business motto is. So I would say, if you're going to start a business, figuring out your motto, figure out who you want, like people there. I feel like even the interior detailing market is really underutilized. Like, if you want to become a detailer and you want to really kill it at interiors, you're going to have 3 dudes per car. And it's going to have to be a volume thing, because all you're going in there is you're selling an interior cleaning, detailing, and that's what people want. Most people, that's the calls that you're going to get. You're not going to get ceramic coating calls. You're not going to get those are conversions. You're going to want to
upsells.
Those are all your upsells, and you want to convert them to why they should get a ceramic coating, why they should do this, why their paint is X amount of dollars and they should preserve it. Like, there's just all these different angles that you want to take it at. If you're trying to get the Lambo guy, the Ferrari, like the Rolls dude, the dudes that, a lot of those guys that have these really nice cars, they just want it clean. They don't want to know you, bro. Like, yeah, some of them do. And I have a lot of my clients that are that have those kind of things. They became friends.
Right.
But at first, no, they just wanted their car clean.
Right.
And then I happen to be cool, and we just vibe, and we have now a relationship. But it just came off of, they wanted to get something done, and that was a need.
Right.
It's like your yard, just like.
But you didn't create those relationships just because you're cool. I mean, you are cool. I'm not saying that.
It starts from your work.
You created an experience. You showed them that you had value to add, and they're like, man, I need to know this guy more. Like, these super successful people are like, this dude's got something to offer, right? I need to know him on a deeper level. And that's what created those relationships.
Yeah, and I think it was mainly, too, off of just being consistent. I don't think it was necessarily off of, being the best at what I do.
Right.
It's more being available and wanting to
professional is what you were. You weren't out there tap dancing for him, but you were professional. You ran a professional organization, and that a lot of times isn't the case in detailing, unfortunately. And I'm gonna keep it real here. That's where a lot of people fail, is they're not professional. They're great at detailing. They're great at, we say this so much, they're great at cleaning, but they're not great at running the business. Learn how to be professional. Learn how to run this as a business. It's not just, you could do a phenomenal job cleaning the car. You could clean the car the best ever and it be even at a good value. But the customer comes to pick it up and you're like, here's your keys. And they're like, how do I pay? And you're like, oh, well, let me take you in and I've got to, I'll take cash. Or it's like, you don't have a professional invoicing system. It's like, oh man, I've already sent you an invoice. All you have to do is go and pay it from the link. You know what I mean?
You don't need to go over the top too.
No,
it's like,
but
for me, it's like, all right, you just got your coating. Here's your wash bucket. Here's some bead maker. This is what we do if you have any small trees, blah, blah, blah. Here's a microfiber towel. Why do we use this? This is why you want to use this. You can go to ragcompany.com, go to Amazon, blah, blah, blah. But
go
this
to
is
Budco.
what, but it's like online. I tell people,
or
I sell them some stuff here. But there's just by just guiding them a little bit, bro, it's everything.
Yeah.
Like and everybody needs to work on that.
Yep.
Like I don't know. It's just
even the people that do it great can improve.
Yeah, there's some guys, bro. I feel like even, a lot of my friends that do this. I have different people. What is it? I forget the name of the company. We're just getting their HVAC. The guys that come and clean the Whipple.
Whipple, yeah.
So Whipple, they're doing door knock. Anyways, we use them to do our HVAC just recently. They did our floors or carpets, and then we got our HVAC clean. But like, dude, I feel like those dudes are on point, man. They come in, they wrap their feet right when they walk into your door. They give you their iPad and say, hey, my name is blah, blah, blah. This is what we're doing. Can you sign here? Blah, blah, blah. And then, you just go. It's like, so I actually want to meet that dude. We need to find out who owns that company. I know they're local. We got to really get them in here and see.
And you don't even have to, going back to the experience, you don't have to be the business owner to create the experience. You mentioned Sal and Joel earlier, right? They came out and participated in the training that we did in California, right? They came as students, even though they have a lot of knowledge, they're running a successful business. They came as students, and what did they do the second day? They came and gave every one of the instructors, and there was like 5 of us there.
Oh yeah, dude.
A personalized thank you card, a details thank you card that said, "Man, Shad, appreciate you did this, 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 and this." Each one was individualized, and I was like, damn, I still have that. You know what I mean? I kept that. Yeah. That left an impression. As a student, they were there as students. They created an experience for us. There's always a chance to create an experience.
And obviously he shows up, gives me a hat. I think
hoodie,
Yeah, I think everybody needs to work on that. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. I feel like that's the main thing, is like create that experience.
Step your game up.
And it should be about the car, because obviously you're the professional. They're coming to you because they already think you're the professional about your detailing.
Yep.
You won that. That's the battle you won. Now the battle is creating that experience to get someone that's going to always want to come back, refer a friend.
You refer, yep.
Yeah, refer a friend. And because honestly, the referrals, it's like, oh, Shad referred me. The referrals don't ask any questions, bro. Like, they're not asking price. They're not asking anything like that.
No.
Like, you've already won. That's better than any Google review or
100%.
anything like that. So
any ad, anything. You can create the best ad that has the best, oh man, I'm the greatest in the world, and let me tell you why. And it could be 15 pages long, and your potential customer could read every one of that. But it takes one sentence from somebody that they trust.
Yeah.
A friend of theirs coming and saying, damn, J&G did my car, and it was an experience. They killed it. I'll never go anywhere else. And they're like, oh man, I need to be a part. That's where I need to go. That's it.
Yeah.
And then it's locked, because they trust that person. It's just like we talk about a lot. Getting your customers to trust you pays dividends for years, for forever, because they will expound on that trust to their friends and their family and do the work for you. They'll do the sales for you. Not saying don't rest on your laurels and stop doing sales and marketing and all that shit. All I'm saying is create an experience that makes people talk about you. And you don't have to be out there tap dancing. You don't have to be out there with ribbons and doing all sorts of crazy shit. Make it convenient, leave a good impression, be professional, have a good system in place, and do a good job at a good value. That's it. That's the blueprint.
That's the blueprint.
That's the blueprint. You want money? There you go.
Hey, man, what's up, man? Jamie Gonzalez.
I'm Shad Stoker.
Born Detailer Podcast. Oh, one more thing. Comment. We'll give you guys some shirts. The last time we tried to give away some shirts, we'll put our link of our email, and then you could text us your full name, address, email us full name, address, and we can go ahead and get your some shirts out to you guys.
Yeah.
But man,
We're gonna do it random this time, so we can get more than 5.
Yeah,
but
random. Let's go, man.
But we'll do
Peace
this
out.
more. So yep, let's go.